Hey, tribe, and welcome to Bobo-Nesha Ancestral Tales, where we cut your pose and keep it moving. Just so you guys know, the camera angle is probably going to be like this for a while, until I have the mental capacity to buy some more equipment, because my daughter broke mine, and these days, guys, my brain is just not braining. It's not doing a very good job. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and pick up an advice card, and then we'll see where we go from there. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. Ooh, let's see. I hear something about fear. I keep hearing fear. Fear. What are you fearful of? You're not doing a good job? Fearful of not doing a good job or something? Like, what are you fearful of? What could you possibly be fearful of? All right, so the cards we have here is discipline, discipline and master teacher right there. And then we have inner child. Oh, okay. I see. You're afraid to take that leap, aren't you? We had a reading last week about like taking a chance on yourself, right? I think that's what it said. And this week we're getting that you're afraid. It's gonna take discipline. It's gonna take time. But you need to trust the process. Okay? Trust the process. It's gonna take discipline and it's gonna take time. A lot of time. I know it's hard. Trust me. I know it's very hard. And a few of you are like, ever since I woke up, this is like something I'm picking up, like ever since I woke up to the calling, it's like life just isn't lifing as easy as it was. Once you see, you can't unsee what you see, right? Life is not supposed to be continuously the same. Life is supposed to change. That's true life. We got Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's time for you to look into the horizon. The things that are happening to you, I don't want you to be like, they're happening to me and it's like breaking me. I need you to look at it like they're happening for my greater good. I need you to look at it like that. Like everything that's happening to me is happening to me for my greater good. Stop looking at it the other way, because if you're looking at it like, oh my God, why are things happening to me? You're never going to find the true purpose, and you're never going to learn the lesson that you need to learn. Because once you learn that lesson, the quicker you learn the lesson, the quicker you can move on. And we got death and rebirth. Yeah, it's time. Like, it's going to keep happening. And the same situation is going to keep happening. And those same demons are going to keep following you until you say stop. And you can only say stop, and you can only stop spell work from coming to you once you know. Once you know, you can protect yourself. That's how spell work works. That's why people do witchcraft at night when you're sleeping. They do witchcraft at night when you're sleeping, because you're not mentally aware, and it's really easy for you. It's really easy for the spirits to get into your subconscious mind. So you need to be aware of the things that are happening, and you need to start listening to your intuition, and you need to get deep into prayer, because prayer is going to help you. It doesn't matter who the hell you're praying to, as long as it's the universal father or mother, whatever you want to say. If it's source energy, if it's actually the creator, you will be fine. You know, you got to know, like, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be 1000% honest with you. If your heart is in the right place so that it actually goes to where it needs to go to protect you, you will be fine. But with prayer comes belief. You cannot just pray and have no belief. You have to know that it's going to work, because this is how you're able to stop a lot of spiritual warfare from coming to you. Now, there's a lot to it, okay? Now, God gave us the ability to have all these elements around us, to kind of use them around us. That's why, like, honestly, I'm not going to say tarot is bad. I do tarot, okay? A long time ago, I used to think it was bad, but it's bad. It is bad if you use it wrongfully. If you're not using it to get enlightenment, if you're not using it to find your purpose, it's bad. because it's really not about anybody else. Let's be real. And that's why sometimes I like battle myself. I'm like, I don't really want to do these celebrity readings anymore, but there's obviously a reason why I haven't stopped. I mean, I've been able to cut it down a bit, but like my ancestors don't want me to stop quite yet. I don't know why. I'm ready to walk away from it because these celebrities are just like toxic. God, it's like they put all the toxic people at the top of the totem pole, and they're like, look at them, be like them. Like, but I mean, I get it. I get why they do it, right? They do it. So, and you guys are, this video is making me realize why I'm doing it. But like, they're like, look at them, be like them, look at their life, money, money, money. And now the world starts to look at them and be like, ooh, look at them, I want to be like them, money, 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 I want to be like that. That's a good life, they have a good life, I want a life like that. And now you're not living out your purpose because you're so busy looking at what the celebrity is doing. And you're so busy looking at what the new cars, the new clothes. Ooh, now there's Instagram. I can be a celebrity by myself. I can do what I want by myself and nobody's going to know. And now you're living this Instagram life, which there's nothing wrong with posting on Instagram. There's nothing wrong with taking a few pictures and stuff. As long as your mental is strong and you're not looking at others and envy. You should be only looking at yourself. Your only competition is yourself. And that's the problem I have with today's world, is because they look at celebrities, people look at celebrities, and that's why I get so irritated, because some of these people they come on my channel, they're so ignorant, and yes, I am calling some people ignorant, and I don't give a crap, people feel offended by that. Some people are just so ignorant, they don't know who the hell these celebrities are. I'm picking up on the freaking energy. The energy is telling me the celebrities like this, like this, like this, and you're over here getting angry at me because the celebrity does not portray themselves to you to be like that. Like, the world has been the same for a long time. Have you never heard of Machiavelli? Have you never heard of Machiavelli talks about you got to be able to control the perception that you show to people. That's power. Be more feared than be loved. Come on. Have you never picked up a book? Have you never done research? Have you never actually took time to study humanity? That's the thing that pisses me off with people sometimes. It's just study humanity. You'll understand. Once you start to study people, you start to understand people, you'll start to understand who you can trust and who you cannot. But people don't want to do that work. They want to be accepted by the people that are trying to get ahead. Nobody cares about anybody in this world. Let's be real. That's the world we live in. And there's only a very small few. And it's mostly the people that come to this specific day to watch my videos. You guys care about other people. You care about other people. And that's the only reason why you take that time out to come and listen to this. Not everybody's like that. You're different. And because you're different, the world will hate you for it. Because they don't like different. Different gets bullied. Different gets treated like trash. They don't like different because that means change. And although change is good, we don't like it. Because I want to know that I'm going to be okay tomorrow. And tomorrow is not promised. But let me tell you, if you can learn to be like water, you're going to end up finding the universe just showing you all the answers that you need to know. Once you tap into your gut, you're going to end up feeling more powerful, more happier, more peaceful. You have to relax. And I don't know who the hell was outside of my door just talking really loud. I don't know, distracting me. I'm like, what the heck? You guys probably can't even hear that. Last video, I thought you guys could hear stuff. You guys couldn't. But people don't like change. They want every day to be the same day. They want to be able to control life, but that's not why you were sent here. You were never sent here to control life, to control what happens tomorrow. That's not your purpose. I just did a video on Beyonce, and that video actually made me really sad because I'm looking at it and I'm just like, man, I hate that I'm picking up this energy. But the energy of Beyonce was, she's under spiritual attack right now, heavy spiritual attack, and I am using her as an example. She's under spiritual attack because the energy she has taken has never been hers. It's been stolen. When you steal someone else's energy, and I know you guys will get this because you guys are deep. But I don't know if the people that go on that to watch that are gonna get it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, because there's a lot of people that I don't even know why they watch tarot, but they watch it, but they don't even have their eyes open to understand really what's going on. I don't know. I can't judge. Let me not judge. I'm sorry. God forgive me. But anyways, like, she looked into other people's lives and she's wanted certain aspects of them, and she's created the perfect version of herself. But because that energy does not belong to her, now there's somebody else looking at the qualities she has within her, and they're able to shop now in her personality to see what they want from her. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. Like, it's not easy when you are chosen. It's not easy when you have a calling on your life. It's not easy because a lot of people are going to come after you. A lot of people want your light because they don't have it. They're in the dark and they would rather control what happens to them than not to control it. And they can even take from you without you knowing. They can. They really can. And it's so sad. But that's why you have to wake up and allow your guides to guide you. I'm never going to tell you, do what I say. Even if you come to me for a reading, I tell you, think about it. I know a few of you, I've told you a few times, like, don't, like, I want you to really think about it before. Don't do it just because I said it. Don't do it, no, because that is not my place. Because everything that I tell you, every guidance that I give you is guidance that's being given to me by your guides, because they see what's going on with you. And not yet, my English is trash sometimes, but you are not yet ready to wake up to the messages that they have for you, and you're not really listening. But when you come to me, I'm going to tell you, I'm always the last. I'm always the last. I promise you. If you come to me and you actually ask me for help, I will guide you where you need to go if I can't help you, but I will always be the last stop. And that's a promise. If you're serious about your spiritual journey, you come to me, I will help you. And I'll never give up on you. Once you become my family, you're my family. Once you're in my spiritual crew, you're in my spiritual crew. I got you. I'm going to make sure you're good because we're family now. I don't just accept anyone. And there are certain people that I help, and certain people I can see that they're just doing it for different reasons and the energy is not pure. So my ancestors guide me as to where I need to go, what I need to do, how I need to help them, and whatever. But if you are chosen, you are my family, and I got you. All that being said is that you have a lot of evil eye on you. A lot of people want your light. They're looking at you and they are jealous. And it's not for you to be like, why do they hate me like right now? I get it. We've all been there. I've been there. You want to know why, because humans want to know why, but why is going to slow you down. Don't worry about why. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about why. Just worry about the messages that are coming to you on a daily. You come here, you get this video. If you watch another spiritual channel, you watch that video, it resonates with you. You turn on the TV is resonating with you. That's how it starts. You need messages from others. And sometimes, even now, sometimes I still get messages from other people because it's like, oh my God, I understand. I watch like my little tarot people sometimes, and they like help me out sometimes too. Like you get guided, right? But the goal is not for you to be reliant on others. The goal is for you to start hearing the messages yourself, so that when you go to these other people, you're just getting clarification. A lot of the time, I'm gonna tell you guys how I do it. A lot of the time, like, I'll be like, oh my God, I feel this energy, like this feels like it resonates with me. Like, I don't know. I just feel like this feeling like, whatever. And then I'll just turn on my phone, I'll just watch, see whatever is on. And sometimes it'll be like that one reading, and I'm just like, I gotta click on that. Because my soul is calling out to that reading. And I click on it, and I listen to it, and I'm like, oh my God, I needed that. That's what I was thinking earlier today. And that's when you know that spirit is working in your favor. That's when you know it's working in your favor. Or I'll be like, I feel some type of way, and like my daughter will come up to me and she'll be like, oh my God, I read this scripture and it was like, that's exactly how she talks to me too. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, girl. Oh, wow. And then I'm like, oh my God, my teenager's teaching me some stuff that I need to know about myself. Or like, I'll just turn on a commercial and they'll be like, everything's okay. Or I'll go on Instagram and there'll be a meme. This is spirit. Now, they created these things for negativity, but there's some positivity in there too, because where there's negative, there's always positive. Okay. All of this is said to let you guys know that it is difficult right now. It's very difficult, but you are going through a rebirth. You are changing. You are spiritually awakening, and everything's going to be okay. Don't worry about flano. We say flano, Portuguese, flano. Don't worry about that guy. Don't worry about these people. Don't worry about all these randoms, okay? Don't worry about them, because they're there because it's their job to be there. It's their job to try to stress you out. It's their job to make you feel some type of way. But what are you going to do about it? Are you going to learn from it? Or are you going to sit in pity? Are you going to try to understand the situation? Or are you going to realize that it's a spiritual attack and you can accept it and you have the assistance to move forward from it? Everything in life is a spiritual attack. If it doesn't work out in your favor, it's a spiritual attack. Now, when it comes to spirit, what does spirit mean? Something involving what is within. So that's when your inner world exits out to your physical, and now you're seeing stuff, right? And I'm not even saying it's an attraction type of thing, because there's so many levels of spirituality. I still am trying to figure them all out, and I don't think I'm ever going to figure them out in this world, but I've figured out a lot, okay? I've done a lot. I don't ever give up. I always look for more and more and more, and I meditate and I try to get in. I pray. I just stay as calm as I can. Sometimes it's not easy, but I stay as calm as I can, especially being a mom. Oh my God, it's not easy to go through a spiritual journey and being a mom. So those of you who are moms, I feel you. If you're a dad too, I feel you too, because it's not easy to be a dad either. If you're working, it's not easy because you got to deal with these crazy people every day. It's not easy for any of us, but like, if you have even 5 minutes a day, just take some quiet time for yourself and practice meditating, because I know I did that meditation last time, and I understand it was a little more advanced than a lot of people are ready for, because I kind of just did something that was going to really be helpful, like something that's going to be quick and helpful. But if you're not good at breathing, I understand how that could be a little bit difficult. My bad. Maybe one of these days I'll do an introduction meditation video for you guys, so that we can work our way into being ready to actually do those breathing techniques, because those breathing techniques are going to be life-saving. Like, every kid I freaking did breathing technique. I did the breathing technique, and I was able to have my babies boom, and it wasn't as painful. And when I have a lot of pain, I do breathing technique, and it hurts, but it's not as bad because my focus is on my breathing, and that's the whole thing. The outer world is actually supposed to help your spiritual world. And that's what makes us so powerful, is that we have the spirit and the physical. That's why we can control what happens in the spirit realm, because we have spirit and physical. We are very powerful. But the problem is we don't know how to hone into our power. And I think I want to start talking to you guys more about honing into your power to become one with yourself, because I think it's time to take back your power. Because there's a lot of people siphoning your energy, and that's what we're not going to do. That's what we're not going to be okay with. So we're going to start off with ourselves, Okay, so I'm going to try to make that a goal of mine to help you guys like do more videos on honing into your power so you can learn a little more about yourself and how to protect yourself, because you deserve that. Why not? Haters say what? I don't care. You deserve that. But don't care about what's happening in the outer world, because it's all a distraction, because the outer world is where the power is. And that's why I say, like, I don't think that messing with certain elements is bad personally, because those are gifts from God. If you use it properly, if you use it negatively, that's when it becomes bad. Okay, it becomes bad when it comes with negative intent. If it can harm another, I want you to think about that like this. If you send something out, would you want it to reverse back on you? That's how people need to start living again, because people don't live like that, especially these evil people. They don't live like that. If you send something out, would you be okay if that returned back to you? And yes, your thoughts are power. Your thoughts are magic. So even if you're not doing things with your hands or with the plants or with the candles or with the whatever, yeah, you're still doing some brujeria. Brujeria, I'm telling you, you're still doing some witchcraft, baby. Whether you like it or not. Because you're powerful. You're human. And if you've come here, trust me, you know you're powerful. And you know you can manifest. And you know you can get it. Okay, now we're gonna end it right there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you guys next week. I hope this video was helpful for somebody. I know it was, because I can feel that. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next week then. Bye.